Collective, your person was caught doing something and it's being revealed right now. Okay, I'm seeing that with the Seven of Swords in reverse. They were not open or honest fully, and either stolen items are being returned or the truth is being revealed. Deep down, they have this shame about having been caught and they need to repent. And secondly, their public face or how they behave towards you is extremely unstable. Maybe they've done something towards you, so there's actually more chaos. There is rapid change, but it seems like it's premature, or maybe there was already a false start or bad timing with something. It looks like their feelings will develop in such a way where they have strategy. They're going to use some kind of critical analysis or reasoning. It seems like your person is already calculating enough, so now they are trying to figure out a new way of thinking. And so this moment will bring them to what should be a breakthrough, a triumph over something. So I just want you to know, if this is like a truly bad purpose, when it comes down to it at the end of the line, they're going to have a plan. They're going to have a new strategy. And a new way of thinking is the best case scenario because they've already done something wrong. But they will be determined through their willpower to triumph over this. Collective, you on the other hand know that you've been dealing with someone who is just basically bad news. Page of Wands in reverse, somebody who is selfish, insensitive, rash. And you feel that because they put you down. Whatever true feeling you had towards them, they put you down as a result. And that made you really want to just leave it alone. But you went ahead and showed them that no matter how much they put you down, that your goals would still be within reach. You know, you still acted swiftly. Maybe you just maintained focus on your business and accelerating your life in that way. So moving forward, you have the Two of Swords in reverse. This is interesting. If I compare this to the way they move forward, which will be the Ace of Swords, it shows that you have the confidence and inner peace over this conflict, over this deception, over this falsehood. And while they're trying to implement a new strategy, you're going to be upsetting the status quo. The best case scenario for this relationship is that it actually comes into a state of union, ironically, as a result of learning and teaching. But anytime one person stops this process of learning and teaching and growth, then you're no longer going into the best case scenario. What will instead happen will be failure, sadness, so much more betrayal, and so many more promises and plans that do not materialize. And promises might seem like change, plans might seem like change, but it will lead you to a metaphorical death, so to speak, and then just coming apart totally. So for some of you, this is like, you might already be married, or you might already be known with this person within an organization. And maybe people want you to come together and become that union. Maybe people want you to have that sort of dogma, keeping traditions and also societal rules. But again, is that keeping up with the Joneses worth the misfortune? Is it worth the trauma? Is it worth the Ten of Swords, which is more than misfortune? It's constant and consistent abuse, trauma, and betrayal. It seems like the person, your person, collective, just straight up doesn't like getting caught. It seems like it may not necessarily be about them learning the lesson. For them, it might be learning how to strategize better so that they don't get caught. And so that's going to be the lesson that makes or break the relationship. Nine of Swords is showing that it would be best to focus on the way this relationship had caused your depression, maybe made you feel guilt, isolation, shame, and even hopelessness. The best way for the Nine of Swords is to look at the accumulation and the experience of energy that got you here to this person, to this struggle and this conflict, and then fully choose, Do you want to keep being in this energy of swords with someone? Because although swords is highly intellectual, it's really for the ego. And this is a very loveless energy. So I will say that. And I hope that helps you, collective. I'm going to pull one oracle card from my fairy tale oracle deck. Oop, that just came out. I guess two, because two came out. So let's see. Snow White and Rose Red. There's something to do with sister love here. Spirit is saying, like, look to your sisters and just know that this can be divine support for you at this time. And we also have the Little Mermaid that talks about sacrifice. Spirit's showing up and essentially saying, you don't have to give up your voice for any kind of relationship. A good relationship will never have you sacrificing your voice. A good relationship is not with somebody who is trying to figure out how to deceive you and keep you in the dark about something, especially when your intuition knows the truth. Peace.